Hello. Today I was going to talk a little bit about the Old Testament. God wants us to know Him, to believe and to know Him. In the Old Testament, in 1 Kings 18:21, God wanted Israel, to follow after Him because they were following after the Baal gods, and He had sent Elijah to bring back the people and to let them know who was the real God, and then the people, they agree, and I guess he said, okay, let's see who could send down fire from heaven, and they cut up some sacrifice, animals and stuff like that, and then Elijah said, okay, you guys go first, so the false prophets were praying to the Baal god and doing everything that they could to get fire to come down, and devour the offering, but nothing was happening. So Elijah was mocking them. He says, maybe you got to cry a little louder or something. Maybe your God is taking a nap or something like that. So the guys, they were doing everything, trying to get their God to rain down fire, but it just wasn't happening. And so I mean, they were doing everything. They're crying out louder. They're cutting themselves and everything, and nothing was happening. And God did that, because He wanted to turn the people's Israel to follow them, to change their heart, And then after they couldn't do it, then Elijah, he prayed to God, and God has sent down the fire. He devoured the sacrifice that they had, and then the people say, yeah, that's the Lord is God, and He turned the people back to Him. That's in 1 Kings chapter 18:21. It's like today. Do you ever see those bumper stickers they have? That they got the yin, the yang. They got all these different religions in a sticker, to say that they're all equal, and they're not. There's only one way to God, and that's through Jesus Christ. There's no other way. You can't mix things up. In the book of Acts, New Testament, chapter 14, Paul had healed some guys and stuff like that, and he told them what name he was doing it, and he told them that there is no other name under heaven in which man must be saved, and that's Jesus. He's clearly talking about Jesus, and that's in Acts 14:12. There is nowhere or no way that we can turn to anybody for our salvation but Jesus, and don't mix things up, if you're thinking that it's okay for you to believe in Jesus and something else, that's not right. I mean, it showed you in the Old Testament and the New Testament, because Jesus wants you to follow Him, and He doesn't want you to be confused. If you just hear Him, His voice through His Word, He'll always guide you the right way. And just trust Him. There's only one way. All the other gods, they're not gods. There's only one God. So just pray that would help you and bless you. In Jesus' name, amen.